guys, it's Natalie, and welcome to Reading with Natalie. Since this is my first video, I thought maybe I could just do a quick introduction and then we'll get into the video. My name is Natalie. I live in Tennessee. I am from Texas originally. I grew up in Austin, Texas. Love it. I'm getting married this year. And what else? Yeah, I work in the medical field. And I love reading. I got into reading during my clinical internship. So I read during high school a little bit, and then when I was in my clinical internship for my profession, I got into reading again as a stress relief because it was very stressful. Now here we are. So, and I always want to tell like my fiance about books and stuff, and he doesn't read the same books. So he just doesn't understand, and I mostly made this YouTube channel just so I could yap to you all, or nobody, who knows what's gonna happen, but just mostly so I could yap because I'm a yapper. And some of these books I need to talk to somebody about. Like I recently read The Torment Duet. Mind blown. Never read. Like I somehow missed spoilers, and it was just so good. Anyways, and that's when I was like, you know what? I just need to make a booktube, and I just talk about the books and book things and stuff. So, anyways, first video is a book haul. I recently went to Barnes & Noble and did some damage, and then bought, Amazon has like those random flash sales, and so I saw a series that I really wanted was on sale. Also, I went into Barnes & Noble for only 3 books, 4 books, and I came out with 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. See, that's the thing about adult money because it's dangerous. So anyways, let's see what I got. Also, not me literally hiding my purchases when I got home. Who is she? I didn't get far though. He knows me, so. Anyways, okay, enough about that. What did I get from Barnes & Noble? I think we should start off with what I originally went in there for. Which was, this is one of them, Heartless Sky. This is the 7th book in the Zodiac series. As you can see, barely, I have 1 through 6, and then I have 1 through 7 and all of the novellas except for Let Live and Let Lionel in like the original ones that they did. And I also have, you can't see it because it's above the shelf, but they're like, oh, let me just grab it. The ones that they're making, like the special editions. So this one is the first one. It's gorgeous. Probably the best money I've ever spent. So I went in for this one because it was released. And I actually started reading this series when the first one came out in like this foil or whatever version they're calling this. I saw it at my Barnes and I was like, oh, I've always wanted to read that series. Let me read it. And so, yeah, so I first read it in this print and I like this formatting, and then their formatting I didn't like so much. So it's why I'm buying these. Also, they're pretty. That was a lot of rambling just to say I got the 7th one. So yeah. Next I went in for Queen of Shadows because I'm currently on Heir of Fire. I'm about to start it. And so I read the Assassin's Blade first, Throne of Glass, Count of Midnight. Now I'm on Heir of Fire, and I was like, I need the next one on deck because I'm trying to be better. I know it doesn't look like it, but I'm trying to be better about spending money on books because I have a Kindle and I have Kindle Unlimited, so what am I doing? I don't know. I like the trophies, but I'm trying to be better. So I'm buying the books one at a time, except for when I do the tandem read, obviously, because I only need 2 books, but that's not here nor there. Anyways, I went in for Queen of Shadows. Got it. Then the last book that I did go in for, oh no, wait, I said 4. This is the 3rd one. Here she is. Okay. Oh, I'm a mess. I feel like I'm so outgoing in person, and I thought that talking to a camera wouldn't be difficult, but like, how do people do this? This is hard. I feel like crazy talking to myself in a room all alone with my dog sitting out the door waiting to come in. Anyways, okay. So the third book that I went in for was Keeping 13 in the Barnes & Noble exclusive edition. I do the first one as well, so I'll have them together. They'll get to be, you know, friends living on my bookshelf together. Yeah. No, but I did go in for this one, and a similar situation happened. The same thing with Zodiac, where I was like, oh, I've been wanting to read that, and an exclusive edition came out, so let me buy it. So that's what I did. Except I actually haven't read this one yet, or this one. I know. Look, listen. The problem is that there's a glossary, okay? And I know you might be like, what? Like, you literally have a science degree. Like, glossaries are your friend, right? And yeah, they were in college, but it just makes me nervous, okay? When the book starts out with the glossary, it's intimidating. And look at the size of this thing. After Throne of Glass, I am reading the series. Hold me accountable. It's one of the whole reasons why I'm making this. So I'm held accountable to what I say. I'm reading this after I finish Throne of Glass, this series. So, anyways, I got the Barnes & Noble exclusive edition of Keeping 13. The last book that I went in for was Severed Heart by Kate Stewart, and I also have a little story. When I went in to go get this, she was like, oh, are you a fan of Kate Stewart? I was like, yeah. That series tore my heart out, stomped on it, reversed the truck, and then ran over it again. I like her. She's great. And the lady's like, oh, did you go to the signing? And I was like, no. But also, if I did, why would I be buying the book a month later? I didn't know there was a signing. And she literally was like, oh, I thought you said you were a fan. I ain't never. I was like, oh, okay. The Barnes & Noble lady was coming for me. It's kind of rude, but whatever. I guess I deserved it. I said I was a fan, and then I didn't even go to her signing because I didn't know. I guess I like missed whenever she posted about it on Instagram. I don't know. Did anybody else miss it? Anyways, literally came to my town because I live close to the Appalachian Mountains. So anyways, that's so long-winded. Here we go. This is what you're in for, long-winded stories. For me to just say that I also got this book as well. I haven't finished One Last Rainy Day because I can't get to the end for reasons. So I don't know if I'm ever going to finish that book for reasons. I've skimmed it. I've cried, even skimming it. So I think I'm probably just going to move on to Tyler's book and read that when I need a good cry or something. I don't know. But Tyler's book, although I might wait till Birds of a Feather come out because I freaking hate cliffhangers. I hate waiting for the rest of like the story to come out. I have no patience. I'm not good at it. So I might be waiting for Birds of a Feather to come out, depending. We'll see. But anyways, Severed Heart by Kate Stewart. Now, these next ones are purely, I was interested. I saw them when I was browsing. I do want to say I did go to Barnes & Noble on a bad day that I was having at work, so that was bad on me for doing. I know better than to go shopping when I am emotionally in peril, but alas, I did it, so here we are. So I got Dear Reader and Watch Your Back by Tate James. I stumbled upon Tate James earlier this year, I think in like February or March, around that, and she co-wrote something, and I can't think of the title of the book to save my life right now. So if I think about it, I'll let you know. But it was a White Shoes series. I am a sleut for White Shoes. My favorite. If the thing is though, is so many of them are, I don't know, not poorly written, just they get predictable after a while. So I gotta, you know, I'm also very much a mood reader, so I'm not always in the mood for White Shoes. Hence, like, right now I'm reading Throne of Glass, that's not White Shoes, you know. Well, those are White Shoes. Zodiac Academy isn't White Shoes, you know, so like, I read different things. I'm a mood reader, it is what it is. I I heard really good things about this series, and my Barnes had, these are the last two, I snagged them, of the sprayed edges. So, and I think the design on this one's actually pretty. I don't know, like these sprayed edges, not a big fan. But I like when they're like kind of designs. Looks nice. So I got Watch Your Back and Dear Reader, and I am 110% going to wait until September when the third book comes out, because I'm not doing this to myself. I've already seen that the cliffhangers are diabolical, so catch me waiting, because that's what I'm gonna do. But I wanted to grab them because pretty and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna like it, so I'm gonna be happy with it being on my bookshelf anyways. So yes, I got these two. Next, Vampire Academy. Now, hold your horses. I first heard about this on Reddit because I wanted a vampire book and I wanted a good one. And so I searched it up, and people said they really liked this one, that they usually read it in high school. And I was like, oh, okay. But they said they still read it as an adult, so I think it'll be okay. I did read the first couple pages and I was intrigued, so I think it'll be good. And this is about what I'm reading, you know? And then I'll let you know if you cannot read it in your late 20s, if it's too young adultish for my taste. We'll find out. We'll find out. But anyways, I want to try it out. Why not? Why not? So I picked it up. Plus, people love this series, so let me give it a go. Next, I got Enchantra, which is the second book to Phantasma, and she lives right here. So now they two will also be buddies on my shelf together. Look how pretty. I am a little upset. There was a Barnes & Noble exclusive edition, and I did not get it because the spine looked pretty. But that's okay because my first one also wasn't a Barnes & Noble exclusive, so they'll still match. Alright, this last one, I really genuinely... Like, the other ones I had walked around and looked at and was like, oh, that might be nice. Like, maybe I'll get that one. And then this one, I walked by it, and this one is what made me put the other ones in my bag. Because I was like, if I'm getting this one, I might as well get the other ones. So I walked past this guy. This was the only one, and I said, yoink, off the shelf. I need that. It has the puzzle piece sides. So pretty on the inside. It says, crime scene, do not cross. And then it has like a puzzle piece there, and it's just like on the back. So this series, is the last series that I read in college, and I read the first 3 books, and then I was waiting for the 4th one to come out, and I got busy with college, and I just stopped reading after that. But I loved this series. I remember being so upset at the end of the 3rd one and being like, I have to wait. So I want to read the series again. I would like to feel the same feelings that I felt back then. And when I saw this cool special edition, I was like, oh, it's a sign, you know? So I bought it. And then this goes into what I ordered on Amazon. This box set was like half off on Amazon. So I was like, golly, pull my finger, why don't you? Or is it arm? I think it's arm. Pull my arm. So I got let me open this before I'm like, so I bought the series as well. And then this is obviously just for cutesy display purposes. But I bought the series. So I'm excited. And I'm holding it upside down. I bought the series and I'm so excited. Yeah, and this comes with all 4. The Naturals, Killer Instinct, All In, and Bad Blood. And I had read up to All In, and then I was waiting for Bad Blood to come out. And yeah, school got busy, life, it happens. But anyways, yeah, I got this cute special edition. Or, I think, yeah, special edition. That's my book haul. Thank you guys so much for watching and joining on this long-winded ride of me telling you how I bought a book set and 9 books and trying to justify to you why I did it, even though I guess I don't need to justify, but these are my stories. So Yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. I think I'm going to do a spoilers for sure, because the series has been out for a long time, but a reaction vlog thing of me reading the rest of Throne of Glass. So I'll post a video for Heir of Fire and then Queen of Shadows and so forth. So yeah, all right. Bye.